Ah yes, we're back to the good old grind, and you already know what that means. Today we're breaking down every single source of Primogems in version 5.7. Yup, that's both the first phase and the second phase covered, no stone left unturned. So whether you're saving for Skirk, Mavuika, or just eyeing Citlali, or the new Electro girl Ineffa in 5.8, trust me, this video's got you fully covered. Because let's be honest, pulling in Genshin without planning? That's how wallets cry. Now, if you're the type who logs in once a week and only does commissions when you feel like it, well, no hard feelings, you might want to click away. But for everyone else, grab your notepad, crack your knuckles, and lock in. Because in this video, we're going full farming mode. By the way, we are hosting a 10 Welkin moon giveaway at 25,000 subscribers. So if you want in on it, it's super simple. Subscribe, drop a like, and leave a comment down below. The more you speak, the higher your chances of being noticed. Also, now that Skirk is here, topping up for her can get expensive. That's exactly why I've partnered with ldshop. Right now, you can get up to 23% off all your Skirk top-ups, and that's not even close to all they have to offer, because if you spend over $80, you'll get to choose a Welkin or its equivalent in 3 other games. Have you seen any other platform do that? So far I haven't, but to be fair, I started using ldshop not just for the savings, but because they're safer and more trusted than any other top-up source I've ever used or partnered with. You could be saving up to 30%, and all they need from you is your UID and server. That's it. So what are you waiting for? Use my link in the description and pinned comment. That way, you will get an 18% and a 5% coupon to use on your next purchases. Starting off with the first phase, now look, I'll be real with you. This video is like 1 day late, so let's just do the mature thing and pretend yesterday didn't exist. So yes, we're calculating based on 20 days, not 21. Now first up, we've got the daily commissions, the most consistent source of Primogems in the game. I don't care if you're busy, bored, or stuck in the Sumeru desert, do your dailies. If you can't log in, hand your account over to a friend and make them do it for you. Because think about it, 60 primos per day is literally the same as completing an entire hangout event. So ask yourself, would you rather sit through 30 minutes of awkward NPC monologues, or just smack 3 hilichurls and log off? Exactly. So yeah, daily commissions for 20 days will net you a sweet and easy 1,200 primos. Simple and efficient. Moving on, let's talk about character trials. I mean, sure, they want us to try out the character before pulling, but let's not kid ourselves. We all know we're only there for the free 20 primos per trial. No judgment, I'm doing the exact same thing. With Skirk and Shene both getting trials this phase, that's an easy 40 Primogems right there. Now speaking of Skirk, she's also getting a story quest, and if you've got the time, definitely knock that out. It gives you 120 Primogems, but only if you do it before the phase ends. If you wait too long, you only get 60, and trust me, that's not a deal you want. But enough about these small amounts. Let's talk real primos, the kind that actually moves the needle, and that's where the events and main quest content come into play. Starting with the main quest for 5.7. Now look, I'm not about to sit here and break down every single chest just to squeeze out the exact number of Primogems this quest gives, but I can tell you this, it's definitely not less than 350 primos. It could be more, depending on how generous Hoyo is feeling, but 350 is a safe floor. That said, don't expect this event to be a quick in and out. It's going to be way more time consuming than most of the other quests. So only dive into it when you know you've got time to chill, sip some tea, and sit through a few lore dumps. Oh, and one more thing, the reward doesn't expire if you choose to do it in a future patch. So, no pressure. If you're swamped, feel free to push this one back. Now let's talk about where the real juice lies, the events. Mark your calendars for June 20th because we've got a spicy new event dropping. Battle of Imagined Arrays. And no, this isn't your average walk around and collect 3 things type of event. This one's actually got some flair. You're looking at a juicy 950 Primogems straight from the event itself. And if you complete the follow-up quest, you're walking away with a total of 990 primos. But wait, there's more, because we're also getting a free 4-star Sethos, which honestly is a nice little bonus. As always, there'll be the standard stash of Mora and Hero's Wit tossed in there too. Now here's what I like most. The event's actually fun, it's co-op based, and from what it looks like, it's basically a 1 versus 1 using your pets. Yeah, I know how that sounds, but hear me out. It's way more interesting than a lot of the boring fillers we've had recently. Look, I'm here for the primos, no doubt, but if I can actually enjoy earning them, that's a win-win. Next up, Spiral Abyss. It just reset about 3 days ago, so if you've already cleared it, feel free to skip ahead. But if you haven't, then hey, there's still a solid 600 to 700 Primogems waiting for you in there. Actually, real talk, I want to know from you guys, How many Primogems do you usually get from the Abyss? Is it the full 600? Or maybe like some secret whales out there, you're pushing 700? Drop your average down below in the comments. Now shifting gear, let's talk Imaginarium Theatre. It already reset a while ago, and I'm going to assume most of you jumped on it, so for this video, I won't be including those values. Next, we've got the Traveler's Tale event. Yeah, that one. It gives 120 Primogems, and let's be honest, kinda underwhelming. Like, did we really log and do boring dialogues for this? But don't worry, because redemption is here in the form of the Stygian onslaught, the permanent event some people are calling the new Spiral Abyss. This one drops 450 Primogems, and the best part? It's a lot more manageable than the original Abyss, especially with its co-op support. Aside from that, it seems to give the new Dust of Enlightenment, which is a scam, yes, but can also be good sometimes. Now, before you get too excited about me mentioning co-op, please do realize that this isn't your typical full-team co-op. There's a catch, and I'm gonna break that down for you real quick. Here's the deal with the new Abyss. This thing comes with 5 different modes, each one tougher than the last. But once you beat that final level, you unlock something interesting, a whole new setting called Dire Mode. Now don't get it twisted, Dire Mode gives you 0 rewards. Yup, nothing. But here's the twist. It's not really for you, it's for your friends. Because once you clear Dire Mode, the character you used becomes draftable. That means your friends can actually borrow that exact character for their own runs. Constellations, artifacts, weapons, the whole loadout, exactly how you built it, it's basically like lending them your flex without handing over your account. So if you've got a whale buddy, hold on to them like they're your last fragile resin. This is the moment to start making friends, people. And remember, Genshin lets you stack up to 100 friends. So go on, be sneaky, slide into DMs, and start stealing those friend slots while you can. Next up on the list, Imaginarium Theatre will reset on July 1st. And if you're up for the challenge, that's a sweet and easy 800 Primogems waiting for you. Can't clear the whole thing? No stress. You're still looking at around 700 Primogems minimum, which is honestly still solid. Then we've got the classic Primogem codes, usually dropping during live streams and worth a total of 360 Primogems per patch, assuming you're quick enough to claim them before they expire. Now let's talk about the freebies in your in-game mail. If you haven't claimed them yet, go check right now. You might be sitting on an easy 600 Primogems just chilling there. And finally, for all the dolphins out there, you know who you are. If you're running Welkin Moon throughout this entire phase, you'll be banking a total of 1,800 Primogems, all passively. That's like a whole 11 pull just for logging in. Not bad at all. Now for phase 2, if you're still here watching, then I already know you've got your eyes locked on Mavuika or maybe Citlali in 5.8. So let's get into what we're really working with. First off, we've got 2 new events coming in hot. Reminiscence Regimen and Fearsome Ferocious Firepower. Both of them are bringing some PvP action, and yeah, they'll each toss you 420 Primos each. Nothing extra like a 4-star or anything, but hey, we're here for the Primos, not charity. Character trials will also be sliding in with a little bonus, and of course, Spiral Abyss is resetting smack in the middle of this phase, July 15th to be exact. If you've got the skills to push it, then that's another chunk of Primos for your stash. Daily commissions are still doing their thing during this time, so you better believe those little 60s add up real quick across 21 days. And for my fellow Welkin holders, you already know what that means. It's basically a daily drip of dopamine and a steady Primogem stream to keep the hope alive. Now to wrap things up, let me slide you the actual timeline. The first event kicks off July 14th, followed by the second one a week later on July 21st. All of that builds up to the big banner finale on July 29th. That's the day we'll either be celebrating or consoling each other in the comments. And hey, speaking of comments, I'm picking someone down below to win a Welkin. Just cause some noise down there. Let me know how many Primos you Abyss gives you and who you're saving for. Anything goes. So yeah, good luck, happy farming, and as always, thanks for watching till the end, love you all, and I'll catch you in the next one.